Hello everyone and welcome back to another Loot Theme Park Thrills YouTube video, where today I'm here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach for the first time in the 2025 season. I can't wait to get back on all my favourite rides, including the big one behind me, and obviously Icon. Here checking out all the new updates and getting on the new launch pad which opened a couple of weeks ago. Was going to hopefully get on 2 new credits, Revolution and the Big Dipper, and also get some on-ride POVs of Wallace and Gromit Ghost Train and Alice in Wonderland for you all. But let's get into the park. It's at 9:30. I'm going to start on Launchpad first, and yeah, we'll just see how the day goes. So the Launchpad opened roughly 4 weeks ago. There's the S&S shot tower here at the park, originally named PlayStation, before rethemed to Ice Blast, and then it closed for a few years, and now in 2025 it's Launchpad. Going to start on this. Yeah, let's go. So then just came off Launchpad, the new S&S shot tower, and yeah, that was really good. I was a bit nervous for the launch because obviously it had a new cylinder from Ice Blast to Launchpad, and that was really forceful. But yeah, I don't think it was that forceful. It did have some kick, but it wasn't like the most intense ride I've ever done. But yeah, really good force going up to the top. It's a 210-foot tower. Great views over Blackpool and the park itself. Get some floater airtime, not an ejector, which I was quite surprised about. Yeah, I really rated Launchpad. I probably will do that again later. Yeah, I think I'll head to the big one. It is currently 10:15. Big one opens at 10:30, and yeah, so we'll probably wait around there. And the big one actually turns 31 years old today on the 28th of May. And I forgot to mention earlier, it's actually my 1-year anniversary since starting vlogging on this channel. And yeah, also the support I've got has just been amazing. So thank you so much for that. I'm going to keep making more vlogs for you, so I thought I'd come to Pleasure Beach, celebrate the big one's birthday, and also celebrate my vlogging birthday. But yeah, great ride on Launchpad. Probably definitely another ride on there later. But yeah, let's head over to the big one, and perhaps Icon, the best coaster here at the park. Yeah, the fountains then. Obviously, it's pretty nice. I'm going to walk through. It's pretty cold today, and yeah, obviously we are in Blackpool. And yeah, just here was the old Bowler building in the Planet Rock, and now see that's now completely been removed for the new gyro swing coming next year called Aviktas. Yeah, I can't wait for that. So all this is going to be demolished here, and the new gyro swing is going to be open, and it's going to be the world's tallest intamin gyro swing. I don't know if I might get this wrong, but I think it's about 140 foot. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so I can't wait to. We'll come back next year for that. Here's River Caves, looking a bit sorry there, obviously no water here. yeah, that's another ride here at the park, which is closed unfortunately at the moment, and it's just a classic, these classic rides. Hopefully that can get fixed, sorted. I won't be having a ride on the River Cave today. Yeah, but I will be able to get some on-ride filming of the other dark rides, Alice in Wonderland, Wallace and Gromit and Ghost Train. I think Infusion's testing, so if Infusion's open I might do that and just get that out the way, because it's a pretty poor coaster. But I think I'm going to do the big one now. Let's go. So then I just came off Infusion, the 2007 Vekoma SLC here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It originally opened in 1999 as Traumatized at Southport Pleasure Land, and they came here in 2007 as Infusion. And oh my god, that is the worst ride ever. I did it last year on the back row and that was terrible. I did it on row 4 this year and that was even worse. It was just so rough. And the shame is, it's got a beautiful location. Obviously not now because there's no water. But yeah, when this is all filled with water, it looks fantastic. And obviously you get some great views down here at the exit to the ride. And the first drop is great. I love that first drop. And the first butterfly version is really good. And then it's just headbanging all the way through. Absolute atrocious ride. I'm not doing that again today. That is a once a year ride on Infusion. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but there's actually a digger through there, and that's removing the Planet Rock Bowlerdrome just at the exit here to Infusion. But yeah, that's exciting for those the Aviktas. Yeah, we're just walking under the Big Dipper. That opens at 11, and that's on a 1 train service. I'll probably do that later. But yeah, we're gonna head up probably to Big One or Icon now. And yeah, here is what's left of Grand Prix. Yeah, this is literally just going to be gardens now, so this is where the main helix of Grand Prix stood. And yeah, there's not going to be anything here for a long time, I don't think. Yeah, so great views of Icon and the big one there, but this is literally it of Grand Prix. Yeah, let's do some more rides. then just came off Icon, the 2018 Mack double launch roller coaster. Yeah, got a front row on there as well. Wait for the front, there's literally no one in there, so I thought I might as well. Yeah, love Icon, full of airtime, hang time through the first inversion, the inline twist here, and then 2 pops of ejector airtime. Yeah, absolutely love Icon, such a great coaster. It's more stylised and themed, but it's a great investment back in 2018 for the park. A lot of classics here at the park, which is the Big Dipper and the big one, and Icon just really fits in well here. And yeah, the launches might not as be the most forceful as say Intamin hydraulic launches, but they're still very good coasters, very smooth. I mean, Icon turned 7 years old just a few days ago. Look at it. Yeah, the sun's coming out now. It's a little bit warmer. It's just when you leave the park on the coast, it's a little bit chilly. Yeah, I think we're going to do the big one now. And yeah, just great ride on Icon. Just thought I'd mention whilst I'm making my way down to the next ride, I do actually have a easy pass here at the park today, which is basically the equivalent of a ride access pass, just to speed up the queue times. I remember it in my group. Yeah, does need that. So you know, we do have the easy pass. That's why you're probably not going to see many off-road folks in the queue lines. And then we just literally walk through the easy pass from Icon straight into the station and straight onto the front row. Yeah, so that is the big one just above me there. And yeah, I'm going to do that now. The 213 hour hyper coaster. Let's go. Here we are then outside the big one, the 213 hour hyper coaster, and today it's his 31st birthday, so happy birthday to the big one. Obviously it's only ridden since 1994. When it first opened back in 1994, it was the world's tallest and fastest roller coaster. Obviously that got removed quite quickly in 1996, which was just a great day obviously here. But yeah, just thought we had to do the big one. There's a classic at the park, and yeah, here it comes now on the lift hill. And obviously the cans over there being changed from the Pepsi Max cans. I'll get a better, closer detail on that after my ride. But here we go on the big one. then just came off a ride on the big one. 31 years old today, and you can definitely feel it. I had a front row ride on the big one, and that was really rough. Every single element, all the airtime hills, the first drop, it was awful. But yeah, it is an Arrow hypercoaster, and the profiling is a bit wonky, if you want to say that in some places. And yeah, it's a very rough now. I definitely prefer my front row ride last year on it. I mean, I might give it another go later, see if it's improved, but at the moment, that was a very rough ride. And I'm going to say, it's probably up there with rougher as Infusion, yeah, which is pretty surprising. And yeah, I'll get some more off-ride footage for you now of the big one. Yeah, so for a number of years now, the Pepsi Max big one, as it's been known for, obviously has been sponsored by Pepsi Max. And yeah, for this year, they've actually removed the Pepsi Max cans here, pretty famous. And now the big one's known as the Hypercoaster with altitude. Obviously not the UK's tallest and fastest anymore, because obviously Hyperia took that crown, 236 foot. But yeah, the big one's still a classic here at Pleasure Beach and still well known. It's just known as the Hypercoaster with altitude, and not the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster. So then we're outside Wallace and Gromit Thrillmatic, a riveting ride here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Obviously originally opened as the Gold Mine, and in 2013 it got changed to Wallace and Gromit, more of a family ride. And yeah, apparently with a new movie or film coming out of Wallace and Gromit, Blackpool Pleasure Beach are going to update some of the scenes, which is quite cool. So I hope to see if there's any new in the coming years. But let's see Wallace and Gromit Thrillmatic.
Everyone, look at Gromit and say cheese. Cheese. We'll go somewhere where there's cheese. Oh, good job I greased the bearings. Did you check the bearings? 60 seconds to blast off. No crackers from it. We forgot the crackers. Hold on, Robert. Hold on. It's my time for breakfast this morning, Gromit. Porridge today, lad. Tuesday. Is it supposed to do that? Don't worry, madam. Everything's under control. Hey, look out! Where'd you get that from? That's my machine. I've got patent pending on it. It's all downhill from here, pal. I've got a bob in my hands. Oh no, Gromit. What's this? Help! Get me down! Help! Get me down with Kingston! Oh, that's quite enough. You'll be hearing from the solicitor about this. Capable of over 125 RPM. That's rabbit fun.
And you have a spotted rabbit problem. Triple fail over the
hang in there, Gromit. Everything's under control. Don't worry, Gromit, man. Well done. Well, that went as well as could be expected. Well done, John. Oh, that was riveting. Oh, that was riveting.
So they just came off Wallace and Gromit, Thematic, a riveting ride here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Absolutely love Wallace and Gromit. It's just a classic dark ride here. Obviously a lot of people don't remember it as the Gold Mine. Obviously I never rode it as the Gold Mine, I've been doing it as Wallace and Gromit. But yeah, dark rides here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You can film on ride, so there's an on-ride POV at Wallace and Gromit. I'll also get an on-ride POV for Ghost Train and also Alice in Wonderland. Obviously not River Carriers because that is closed. And when we got the Pleasure Beach Express later, I'll also get on there. But I just love the Wallace and Gromit. It's a staple ride here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You have to do it every time you come. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. All the scenes and it's just a fantastic ride. I've never actually watched Wallace and Gromit, so I don't know if the scenes are accurate. I mean, I'm presuming they are. But yeah, it's just a great dark ride. We're going to do the Ghost Train now, which is just a classic haunted house opened back in 1930. I'll talk more about that when we get down there, and obviously I will film another on-ride POV for you. And there will also be separate videos on my YouTube channel as well, so make sure you watch them when they come out. Let's have a ride here on the Ghost Train opened back in 1930. Just a classic Ghost Train here, and I'll get some on-ride POVs for you. off Ghost Train here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, a 1930s classic Ghost Train. What a ride that is. It's just a classic Ghost Train, unlike the coaster like at Alton Towers. And the Ghost Train is just an absolute classic. All the classic scenes. It's just a fantastic ride here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and a must do here at the park. Yeah, they're going to do Alice in Wonderland, and I'll go out the park and get some food. You can't take food inside the park here. So it's time for Alice in Wonderland, another classic here at the park. Let's do it. So I just came off Alice in Wonderland here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, another classic ride here, and I think it's been here for many years. I bet a lot of you people have been on Alice in Wonderland here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Yeah, just a great classic ride again. I mean, I've never watched any of the films or read any of the books, but like I said, I've always from it, I'm sure it's very accurate here at the park. Whilst I'm here, I thought I might get a quick update on Grand National. This is the Mobius Look coaster, which opened in 1935. It's 90 years old this year. Yeah, it hasn't opened this year, but it will open in July if you come into the park. Yeah, so it won't be open until July if you come into the park. So. Here I am at outside Valhalla. Just to mention, Valhalla doesn't open until 2 PM most days now. I'm not going to do it today because it's still a bit cold. But yeah, if you're coming to the park, it doesn't open until 2. It's a very impressive facade. Never done Valhalla, but you just get absolutely soaked. I mean, the sun is out. It's a little bit warmer now, but I don't want to be soaked all the way home. So they're going to do the Big Dipper then, the classic wooden roller coaster, which opened back in 1923. It's 102 years old. I've never done this before, so I'm quite excited for this. Just one of the classic out and back wooden roller coasters, and yeah, and then we're going to get some food outside of the park. Let's do Big Dipper. So then just came off Big Dipper there, the 1923 out and back wooden roller coaster here at the park. Yeah, that was pretty rough. I got a front row, so I thought it would be a little bit smoother on the wheel seats. That was awful. My shoulders hurt from the airtime, my back, my legs, everything hurts from that ride. It's 103 years old, and you can definitely tell why it's that old. Yeah, I thought Infusion was smooth earlier. So then just here at Launchpad again, again another ride on this S&S shot tower. Great ride on this morning. Let's go again.
All systems go. We are ready for launch. Stand by. Countdown commencing. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Just had another ride on Launchpad then, that was even better than before. We're going to Kiss Me Quick now, the main gift shop here in Pleasure Beach. See what new merch is at the park. All these beanies here with the Mr. Sunshine and Valhalla. Priced at $12.95. Here's the Launchpad merch. Jacket there. Is embroidered as well. Some onesies, Icon, Valhalla, and Mr. Sunshine. $39.95. Some merch here as well. So that's the skyline of the park. $39.95. Obviously, we will check out Icon Shop later. This is a really good view. Obviously, the flying machines, which is just above the shop, and that's all their motor. All there is. So what the staff wear at the park. I'll show you pick and mix. $7.95 for the book, and that was $8.95. And just appears all the old ride poles. That's cool. Is that a notebook? This on the big one? I think it is just a notebook, that. Big one looks. $9.95. Yeah, you got some different parts here. Obviously the track of the big one. there. Some wood from one of the wooden coasters here. Also all these parts, for example, the Wild Mouse anti-rollback log, avalanche brake liner. Now, I'll see if you're a theme park enthusiast like me. Really cool. See all these old ride parts, Ghost Train, Chain Dog. Is that Blue Flyer one? See a lot of ride wheels as well. I'll see this down here. That's from the Grand Prix, the old tracked ride at the park. It's just like a carriage off the Big Dipper. They're really good if you're interested in collecting all these different pieces of old rides here at the park. Yeah, there's actually more stuff in the gift shop just outside the park. And that building over there, they moved it. That was all the ticket offices, and now that's another gift shop. There's more merch in there. I checked that out last year. Might go in there later.
Yeah, unicorn bloody house.
Yeah, good merchandise in here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna get some. Go to the icon shops. Is there any more merch in there? Here we are then on the Pleasure Beach Express. Revolution there. There's only coast I need to get now here at the park. Track here. Views of icon there. Definitely will ride on there later. So you get so close to the track here. There's Big Dipper. Just came off the Pleasure Beach Express there. Always a classic here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Going to do Icon again now. And yeah, just walking down and the big one stopped on the lift hill. Wonder why that is. Who knows? Change of plan, notice that Revolution barely has a queue. Yeah, I'm going to give this a go. This is going to be my final coaster at the park. Credit number 40 for me. Let's go. So then, just came off Revolution, the 1979 shuttle loop roller coaster. I believe it's a pretty rare credit. I believe there's only 3 of these coasters left out there in the world, and one of them here is at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, obviously with Revolution. And yeah, the first part of the ride, obviously the forwards part, that was pretty nice. Obviously the launch was quite smooth, and yeah, the vertical loop is just a standard vertical loop. The backwards part, obviously you had the backwards launch, which is really intense. And you don't know when that drop is going to come. Sorry about avalanches lift, are very noisy. And yeah, then you go into the vertical loop backwards, and now that is a sensation. It's so weird. It's my first ever backwards roller coaster with an inversion, and yeah, it's an incredible coaster. I'm glad that was my 40th credit though, and yeah, that means I've done every single roller coaster here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Just had to get the 3 musical bears on the avalanche station. Another classic feature here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So then just came off another back row ride on Icon. What an amazing ride that is. Full of airtime, full of hang time. The launches were great. Fantastic ride on Icon. I think I'm going to do it one more time and then end the day on Launchpad. But yeah, I think Icon is definitely going up to number 2 in my UK coasters above Nemesis Reborn. I did actually update all my UK coasters to see where all the rides are. Just quickly go in Icon's main gift shop here in the park. That's nice. The rain jacket, pencil cases. There's those in there. Gives me clear. There's a boy, it's like a blanket. £40. Obviously, the good thing with Pleasure Beach is the every single clothing item does have its own price tag on it, unlike some of the Merlin parks. It's nice. It's a nice one. Isn't there playing cards? Got the Tower Road. Let's get a Nana coaster as well, and they also do the big one as well. Nice mirror of the dagger. Dog leads. That's nice. Vegetables then? Put the scene on. £40 on there. £50% off your fleece load, that's a good deal. Yeah, that's the Icon merch. Love the merch for Icon. And obviously love the ride too.
Where's the speed pass one?
He said, as for you, he said, when you let him back at me again, he said, fucking break your jaw. He said, they just walked away. He said, well, I'm looking at Symbols and everyone else. He said, I've got shirts, got coats, I've got coats over behind them. He said, so when Schmeichel let him know and walked away, he said, you just saw as soon as he let go.
Just came on a ride off Icon then, front row ride again. Yeah, that was really good, full of airtime and hang time. Yeah, definitely my second favourite coaster in the UK. Go to Launchpad for one last time and I'll wrap up the vlog outside the park.
All systems go. We are ready for launch. Stand by. Countdown commencing. 5, 4, 3, 2,
So I'm back where I started here, on the coast here, outside the Pleasure Beach. What an amazing day that has been. Obviously gone all my favourite coasters, including Icon and the big one again. Got both the credits I need, Revolution and the Big Dipper. 3 rides on Launchpad, that's definitely been my highlight. Absolutely love that new shot tower. I can't wait to have more rides on that, hopefully in the future. Really enjoyed all 3 rides on Icon, including the 2 front rows and the back row. Yeah, the rides on Big One were a bit rough, but still, it's a classic here, and obviously it's the 31st birthday. And obviously this is my first year on vlogging here on YouTube. Been a fantastic day here at Pleasure Beach. Can't wait to go back. Just love the classic charm of Pleasure Beach. Yeah, always love it. It's always a great day here at the Pleasure Beach. Yeah, but if you haven't enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at LukeThemePopThrills. I've been Luke. Goodbye.